Okay, hello everybody. Good morning. All right. Today is Thursday and it's a happy Thursday. Okay, you guys, I have pulled out the cards. I have looked at them. I am meditating on them. And I'm going to go ahead and get this reading out, okay? It's so funny because I pull out these same cards and I have this thing that I do where I read it in 3 minutes on TikTok, and then I come back over here and I take my time and I go through every single card, okay? And I go through every single card, and it's been quite interesting. It's been quite an interesting experience. A lot of times what I'm realizing happens is that the reading changes, okay? The reading changes. It just could be two different audiences, two different, energies that I'm putting out with the same card on TikTok, and then by the time I get to YouTube, it's quite different, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the reading, you guys. So overall, I got the 9 of Cups, okay? I'm using the Druid Tarot Craft right now. I'm just working with that deck at the moment, okay? And I have the 9 of Cups, so we're talking about wish fulfillment, okay? We're talking about a wish fulfillment. We're talking about getting what I want, okay? This is about being content. This is about being comfortable, okay? I feel comfortable, all right? But over here in this 9 of Cups, we usually see the 9 of Cups. He is by himself, you know what I mean? And, he is by himself and he's content. He has everything that he wants with a little bit of a smile on his face, I could feel. That's the usual feeling, right? That's the usual feeling. He's good all by himself anyways, or he has everything that he needs anyways, right? In this deck, the 9 of Cups, this guy is sitting. He done set up a table. He done prepared a feast. We got a fish sitting right there, this big old feast, and he done set out some cups. But he's sitting by himself, all by myself. But he done prepared a feast, okay? When I first started looking at this card, I was like, he's lonely, or perhaps nobody came to his party. That was the feeling that I got. Nobody's come to my party. I didn't pay for everything. I didn't set up everything, but nobody's coming to the party. And that's the 9 of Cups, all right? That's the feeling I was getting at first. But the more I meditated on this card and I looked at it, I realized that this is an anticipation of what is to come. This is coupled up, and I coupled this card up with, I just got the Transparent Tarot, and I like it a lot, so I've been playing around with it. So I pulled out the Transparent Tarot just to like clarify, or to couple, to help read out the overall message of the day. And I got the High Priestess, okay? And in the Transparent deck, they have the Crescent Moon and the Book open. And the crescent moon is all about fertility, okay? The crescent moon, everybody knows during the new moon, you're speaking into existence, or you're working into existence, okay? What is to come. And you expect it to come with the full moon, right? As the moon gets fuller. This is like my fertility time. This is where I plant the seed. And we see a person over here with the 9 of Cups, and I realize that this is in anticipation of what is to come, of friends to come. I didn't set the table and prepared because I am waiting, okay, for people to come. I anticipate, all right? This card doesn't show the disappointment yet, okay? But I am anticipating what is to come. Like I know, okay, with the crescent moon over here is like, this is what I expect. I am planting to see. This is like the beginning stages, okay? If you get my drift, it's an anticipation. It's not a lonely, it's a I'm preparing for friends card, okay? It's not a I'm a lonely card. I'm preparing for friends. I got what I want, and now I can make room for friends. I can make room for other people, or maybe I can feed other people because now I'm well fed and I have more, okay? Some of you guys have more. Some of you guys are able to, so now you can feed other people, okay? I've nurtured myself, so now I can nurture other people. All right. Now let's go to the energy that is working for you. I got the Seven of Swords over here. The Seven of Swords is traditionally a sneaky card, right? It's traditionally a sneaky card. As I'm looking at this card, he doesn't look that sneaky, or at least you can't see him. You see this guy focused on, his work. It kind of looks like he could be studying, he could be working really hard. But the vibe also of that card is that, and let me just say, I see the crescent moon over here too in the card, in the background, okay? What is it that you're trying to achieve or bring out? And it still gives off a sneaky vibe, because traditionally the Seven of Swords is a sneaky vibe, a strategy card. I'm being strategic, but I'm also being sneaky, okay? I'm trying to win, but it could be with devious ways. So he is in deep thought with this strategy, okay? This card doesn't necessarily show us the action of what the person is doing. It's kind of showing us the action of him thinking it out. Like, I'm over here thinking of how to win, how to get over, okay? How I'm going to be busting these moves, how I'm going to be winning, how I'm going to get over. And it is upside down in this deck, okay? It is upside down in this deck. So being devious or spending your time thinking of how you're exactly going to win versus just enjoying what it is that you do. Okay. So I have the idea with this upside down in your favor as an energy that is great for you today. I have a feeling that I'm going to stop, especially with the Nine of Cups over here where we're feeling fulfilled. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop trying to get over on people. I'm going to stop trying to just win. Okay. I'm going to stop trying to figure out how I can be on top, how I can win. Okay. And I feel like that's the beginning of just getting into an energy where we're sharing. You know, when you're more strategic, you're hiding things, okay? You're figuring out when is the best time to, to set out information, to set out your knowledge, to set out your moves, to, versus where we're getting into the Nine of Cups, where we're letting people come and eat. You know, I've been strategic enough. I'm getting whatever it is I want, okay? So now what I want to share with you guys. I can be more friendly now, okay? That's the message that I'm getting, being more about you and being more I'm getting like more of the family vibe. Okay. This is also coupled with the Two of Swords, which is really interesting. Okay. And this Two of Swords look like a ninja. He looks like a ninja sitting with his legs folded. Okay. A ninja. I don't know why I'm getting ninja vibes. Some of you guys might have been really, the way you operated could have been a ninja, okay? Some of you guys might be spiritual ninjas. All right? I'm getting a ninja vibe. I don't know why. With this Two of Swords. But coupled with the Seven of Swords, I got the feeling that, you know what, I'm balancing things out, the two sides, When we have the Two of Swords, it's like, we talk about crossroads, okay? It's like good or bad, or up or down. Okay, which path am I going to take? And with the Two of Swords, it seems like I'm balancing it out, okay? I got to balance it out. Especially if we're in anticipation of the fact that, we have friends now. Maybe there was a time where you weren't really friendly or didn't have people in your life, and now you're kind of balancing it out, or it's an energy that's going to work for you where you're balancing it out, okay? An energy that is not working for you, an energy that you kind of want to avoid, okay, or transmute into something else, is the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a king. He is mature. And we talk about cycles, okay? All right? When you reach maturity, then you go into old age, and then you become a kid again, okay? But we're talking about cycles. This is a king over here. All right? And this is a cycle of where I've grown to full maturity, okay? This is a cycle of where when you've grown to full maturity, you are the what word do I want to use? You are the authority in the situation, okay? It's like if I've gone to school and I've gotten my master's in a particular field of study, I am the authority in that, okay? I've earned the authority in this. I am the authority in this. I cannot learn no more, okay? I no longer learn. I'm the one in authority. I'm the one giving out the information. You know, when you become a doctor and you're the head doctor, maybe at a hospital or something, I am the authority. I am the one giving the rules. But when you are in this position of full maturity, the problem is that you no longer learn. Okay, I no longer learn. All right? I no longer will learn. At this point, you become stuck in your ways. With the King of Swords here, that's what I'm feeling like. I become stuck in my ways. I've become stuck in my ways. The King of Swords has no patience, okay? He's impatient. He pretty much knows, and he rightfully knows. But the only thing is, if we're having a shift in the atmosphere, if we're having a shift, you know, it's usually a lot of times when people have grown to maturity. If you do not reinvent yourself, if you do not become a kid again, if you do not keep yourself in a position of a learner, of a student, and you are now the teacher, nobody can tell you anything. With the King of Swords over here, okay? I know everything. Nobody can literally tell me anything. It's so funny because I ran into somebody and we were having a little chat and they knew everything. You can't tell them anything. They knew everything. All right? And they knew how to go about everything. Like, basically, I know everything. I've been through everything already, so I know. Instead of putting themselves in the position of a student, okay? Sometimes I've had to go and relearn things again. Relearn things that I thought were basic. And sometimes I'll go back and I'll be like, oh, wow. You know, I never saw it this way, okay? I never saw this problem this way. I never saw this information this way. Without being open, okay? Without really being open. It's like the fact of going, which I'm about to start doing again, which I kind of want to go through with you guys. I might do it, you know, on here. I wanted to go through the, you know, you've been through the whole meanings of tarot. I've been through the whole thing, but I kind of want to go back because there's always something to learn. You know, continuing to keep yourself in the position of a student, you might learn something new every single time, okay? And it's like that vibe. Like, go back. For some of you guys, go back through the Rider-Waite, which I'm about to do. Again, go back through the Rider-Waite. Go back through the all the cards, okay? Don't be so stuck on maybe perhaps your meaning of cards. Let me just throw that out there for somebody. All right. That just had to come up, okay? All right. That is also coupled with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? That is also coupled with the Ace of Pentacles. And with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like you shouldn't approach a brand new situation. I got the feeling that with the Ace of Pentacles, I got the feeling like you're approaching a brand new situation the same way. Okay? You're in a brand new vibe. It's a brand new situation and you're approaching it the same exact way. Like you're approaching it from a mature point of view instead of a student or a child point of view. All right? I got the feeling like for some of you guys, I don't know why, okay? I got churchy vibes right now, all right? And there are two concepts of the need to be born again, okay? You need to be born again, all right? You need to be born again to go through this you need to be born again to go through this journey, all right? It's a new journey and you got to be born again to go through it. You can't be an adult coming through it. This is for children, yeah. I also got that other song, another Christian song of, I got my mind made up and I won't turn back because I want to see my Someday I got my mind made up. And that's the problem, is like, I got my mind made up. That song is so interesting to me because I was singing it when I first heard it. I liked it so much. This was years ago though. And I was in nursing school and I was singing it so much. And a friend ended up passing away, and this was the friend I was singing it to. As a matter of fact, at her funeral was sang this song. And it was just weird because once you got your mind made up, then it's over, right? Once you got your mind made up, you're over. Once you've accomplished everything, you're over. So there's a need to be born again and start from the beginning, okay? Don't approach a new project as an adult, but as a child. Don't approach it as don't approach a new project as a master. Approach it from a learning point of view or a baby point of view, okay? That's what I'm getting. Got that out. Okay. Now your advice card, I got the 9 of Wands. We got 9s, huh? We got 9s. It's so funny. Have you guys noticed, like, when I pull out these cards, certain cards really, certain numbers pull up. I got 9s, 2 9s, okay? I got the 9 of Wands over here. And, you know, the 9 is almost like I'm near completion, okay? But I'm not completing. Okay, I'm near completion. I'm not completing. I'm going to become a baby again. All right. I'm going to become. I have the 9 of Wands over here. And the 9 of Wands is a very defensive card. He is defending himself. But in this 9 of Wands, what I'm seeing over here, I'm looking at what it is that he is defending. And what he is defending is on fire. I see a fire back there. And on top of that, the land that he's standing on is not even productive. It is not green. All right. People are defending people. Do not defend a worthless cause. OK, do not defend a worthless cause. Some of you guys have been very strategic. You've left people out. But this 9 of Wands is coupled with the World card. And I really do believe we're going into a different phase, especially today. Okay? Some of you guys may have been strategic, protecting the wrong thing. Protecting the wrong thing. Okay? It may be somebody inviting you to something. Okay? With the 9 of Cups over here, it's like we're entering a new phase, and the new phase is in that 9 of Cups energy where he set a table. Okay, some of us might be trapped in an old mindset. An old mindset of where we're fighting and defending ourselves all the time when it ain't even that party. It's not that type of party. We're in a new phase right now. We are definitely in a new phase. Hear a motorcycle passing by. Okay. We're in a new phase of things. All right. Some of you guys have been very strategic, defensive. And I feel like you were fighting and defending the wrong cause and being stuck in your ways. Some people's strategy is coming out, okay? Today, with the 7 of Swords upside down, it's like somebody's sneaky behavior may be coming out and you're starting to learn about it. But here's the thing. Don't be stuck in your ways. With the King of Swords, be open to new information that's coming out. Be open to the new information that's coming out. Ooh, I am almost at 20 minutes, okay? Let's talk about the snippet or the preview of the day. I have the Knight of Swords, okay? And he's upside down. Oh my God, I said the Knight of Swords. I have the King of Swords, sorry. And he's upside down, which is really good. Wow. The King of Swords is upside down in the snippet, in the preview. He's right side up, but he's on the wrong side. And I feel like some of you guys are stuck in your ways. You know it all, okay? The King of Swords can be the King of Swords, especially upside down. That's more towards the morning. Is somebody who's really stuck in their ways. This is somebody who unnecessarily cuts people out of their life or uses his words to destroy people. Okay, with them upside down. So again, not using our words to destroy people. Okay, so that's more towards your morning. By midday, we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And with the Five of Pentacles, I got the feeling of leaving people out, okay? Leaving people outside, leaving people out. That's also giving the feeling and the vibe with the deviant moon. And the deviant moon is giving the vibe of sneaky behavior. This is somebody trying to come in and somebody watching them from the outside, okay? All right? You could be unnecessarily trying to get rid of people, all right? Unnecessarily trying to get rid of people, the wrong people. And it's unnecessary. It could be a lot of force to try to get rid of somebody. That's what I'm feeling. And by the end of the day, we have the Strength card again, you know, and normally the Strength card in other decks is more about mental strength or inner strength. And you can see a woman who is, you know, closing an animal's mouth. In this one, in the deviant moon, it's a man, and it really is about strength. It is about physical strength, where he's opening up the jaw of whatever monster that is, whatever beast that is. All right. So this is a very nasty energy I got here today. Okay. And let's snippet in the preview of the day. This is a very nasty energy where we're trying to forcefully and strategically take somebody out. All right. Maybe that's what we're used to. And that's what the advice is, the Nine of Wands. Possibly this person is used to doing that. OK, but it's not even that type of party. And somebody's trying to use their, you know, by the end of the day, I'm trying to use my physical strength. I feel like in the beginning of the day, first, I'm trying to use my mind, or I'm trying to use games, or I'm trying to outwit somebody or be smart. And by the end of the day, I see them actually trying to use force to knock somebody out of the game or to get their way. OK. All right. And those are the cards for today. I hope you guys like this reading. It is 22 minutes long. Have a wonderful day. Bye.